Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be updating you guys on my 13/14 week update. I know I did not film anything last week, but last week there wasn't a big difference. Honestly, there was not. There's my cell phone. I'm filming. Yeah. No, what's up? Are you off work? Okay, I'll call you when I get done. Bye, I love you. Where was I? Okay, so 13 weeks, I didn't have a whole lot going on. So I'm 14 weeks today. And so I just really want to kind of let you guys know what the past week's been like. If you're wondering why I'm sitting on the floor, my natural light is like bomb right now. I have the door open to our bedroom outside. And it feels amazing here in Georgia. It's like 70 something, 80 degrees. First day I'm wearing shorts and I can't tell you how long, so super excited, and I just wanted the air to come in and just feel good and not have to worry about my electric being on or my AC unit being on. And the natural light is just, I feel like it's pretty good right now, so I was just going to use it, and this was the best spot. So yeah, so you might see I've got 3 dogs like I've mentioned before. They'll probably run in and out. I'm trying to push them away, and then they're all laying down right there looking at me, wondering why they can't come in. So as far as 13 weeks, I know I mentioned in my last video of my 12-week update that I was experiencing major morning sickness, but in the afternoons and in the evenings, and sometimes it would last all day long. That is definitely gone. The past, I want to say 4 days, I've gotten an appetite back. There's been not hardly any nausea. I'll get it here and there, but it doesn't last like it has been. And food aversions are still there. And the crazy thing about all this is I had like a little bit of food aversion in the beginning, like certain little things. Now, sometimes it will be any and everything. And when I say that, I mean, I'll say, I want this. Once that word comes out of my mouth, say tacos, say Chinese food, anything like that. As soon as it comes out of my mouth, I instantly shut it down. I'm like, just kidding, don't really want that. So I am experiencing that, and it's like, it's really at large right now. I'm not even joking, like anything. I'm still eating Cheerios, but I'm not eating them as much as I was. Got no cravings. They come and go. Ooh, I want this, and I'll eat it, and I'm like, okay, I'm satisfied. So it's not like anything that I'm constantly craving just yet. So no, that's not still in the picture. My skin is still kind of bad. Some days I'll have good days, and the next day my face will blow up out of nowhere, and I'm like, what in the world just happened overnight? Why is my face going crazy? But you know, I know it's part of it, so it's all good. We were going to try to find out what the gender was yesterday when I was 13 weeks and 6 days. We looked. Baby had its legs crossed at the knees, moving all around, but would not budge on that. And plus we saw the nub, which, you know, every girl or boy, every baby has a nub. So we did see that, but it's right in the middle. So it could go either way within the next few days. It could go up a little bit for a boy, or it could stay or go down a little bit for a girl. So right now we're in that spot where you don't really want to make a guess, because it could be the complete opposite in the next few days. So when I go back, it will be Thursday. I have my doctor's appointment. So we'll go Thursday. I'll be 14 weeks and 6 days, and we should know then. I found out with my son at 14 weeks and 6 days, or 14 weeks and 5 days. So I'm sure we should be able to determine which one it is, hopefully by then. Really have been like, at first I really was just like, oh, it doesn't matter what it is. Now I'm really starting to want a certain gender. It does not matter if it goes either way. I would be completely happy if it was a girl and we changed the dynamic, but I would also be extremely happy if it's a boy as well, because I've always said I wanted to be a boy mom. So it does not matter, but I am starting to lean more towards one than the other. And so I've been looking online at all those nub tests. I even like contacted some professionals in the UK. They have a Facebook page. I literally just submitted my new picture that I got yesterday of the baby, and you can clearly see the nub. And what I think that the baby is one thing. So I really wanted to get their opinions. Hi, honey. Are you wanting to join? Come here. This is my little girl. Come here, mama. I call her mama, but she was never a mama. We got her fixed, didn't we? We don't do that around here. We don't do that around here. Oh, goodness. This is Pistol. She is a pit bull mixed with a boxer. She's 45 pounds. She's a little. I know. Oh, okay. Thank you for your debut. You can go now. She's a mess, but she is my girl dog, and I have 2 boy dogs I've mentioned before. I have another pit bull mix, and then I have a full-blown chow chow that's black. Both of them are boys. So, but this one is obsessed with my son. My son's obsessed with her. They just bond. It's amazing. But where was I? Yes. So I went in and researched all the nub pictures. And see, I did this a little bit with Buck too. I did research and I was like, I think Buck's a girl. I think Buck's a girl. But with more and more and more research, it ended up being a boy. But like, when I say that, I say this is I didn't know a whole lot about it then that I do now. And so when I look at the pictures and stuff, boys and girls nubs, like they look the exact same when they're around 11 to 13 weeks. They look the same. Honestly, you can research it all you want, but that's the way they look. They just look the same. So when every baby is starting to develop, they all look like boys. Completely all look like boys. But as you get to that 14, 15 week, even 16 week, they develop either the testicles or the girly parts. So I am excited to know, and I am really glad they were just like, you know, this could go 50-50. You know, this could be a boy or it could be a girl. We don't really want to tell you for sure because we think it's too soon. And I'm like, thank you for your honesty, because I see on the forums and stuff that I read that women are like, I was told it was a girl all the way up to 20 weeks. And she went in for like her anatomy scan and the baby grew and it's a boy. And I think that's a big no-no on the ultrasound tech part. I really think it's like, if you don't know 100%, don't tell a mama what it is. You know what I mean? Like, don't tell them what your guess is. Don't guess. It's not a guessing game. And she had all this girl stuff bought and she already had 2 or 3 boys prior. So it's just like, that hurt her. And I get it. That's like you set her heart out for something and you completely crushed it. And this is actually more common than you'd think. Like not diagnosing, but determining gender, and it be the complete opposite. So when they told me, you know, this is a 50-50, I got you. I'll see you next week. Let's not. Because like I said, there's all boys in my husband's family, so they don't have a girl. So it's like, don't sit there and tell me one thing and it be the other. So I'm so thankful for them. Love them to pieces for not telling me one thing and it be the other. Totally happy with that. I love those girls. But needless to say, I do have a picture. And I will show you guys, and you can drop down in the description below what you guys think this baby is. I already know what I think the baby is, so regardless, it doesn't matter, but it's really cool to tell. It's kind of like wives' tales, but in a way, the nub test is actually a proven theory, I do believe. So, but this is the biggest nub picture that I have out of all of them. So you guys, there we go. You can clearly see baby's nub right there. So you guys can make the guess all you want. I have a big feeling of what it is. Never had a mommy intuition in my life, so this is new to me, and I don't know if it's going to be like a correct mommy intuition or not. So I will be finding out in a week. I will film as much as I can when we do a gender reveal. So we're going to have that next Saturday. So a week from tomorrow is when I'm going to be filming it. So we'll probably be up probably on Sunday next week. So hopefully I'll get it up then. We'll just see. But you guys can drop down below within this week to let me know what you guys think the baby is before I film and post what the baby actually is. So that is definitely something that has been going on this week. I cannot wrap my brain around what this baby is, or like wrap my brain around what I think it is and then be told that it's not. So I'm just like, oh, I'm getting really, really nervous. Like yesterday I was so nervous because I had my heart set on finding out. And so whenever I did not get to find out, I was bummed. Like, oh my gosh, one more week of this. What? Like, And if I wasn't like on the fence about the gender, like, or feeling 99% positive in one direction, then I don't think this would bother me so much. But I've never felt this feeling, so I think that's why I'm anticipating knowing soon. So that was a big thing that went on yesterday at 13 weeks and 6 days. Another thing is when I was telling you guys that I'm so sick, and when I meant week 11 and 12 were the worst weeks of this entire pregnancy. I started getting nausea around 7-8 weeks, and it lasted until about 3-4 days ago. And I still have the nausea bits and pieces, but it's not all day like it has been, so that's amazing. But I am still kind of wondering if that will come back. I'm getting nervous about it because it did last so long, but 11 and 12 weeks was the worst. I mean, I dropped weight. I don't even know how much I weighed, but I can tell that I dropped weight. People around me could tell that I dropped weight. My bump decreased completely last week. Like, if I showed you guys my bump last week, I should have took a picture. Maybe I did. But it was just like, where did it go? I could lay down and my stomach would be flat. And I'm just like, where is it at? I don't know where that baby went. And now it's starting to protrude back out. I'm getting my appetite back. I'm feeling more like myself. But I can tell you, before when I told you guys that, I'm like, I'm good with drinking water. I'm fine with drinking water. I'm having trouble drinking water right now. Like, that's legitimate truth, fact. I am having some issues drinking the gallon of water or even half a gallon of water. I'm making myself, but I'm having to really make myself, and I'm not used to having to really make myself. I'm usually just like, that ain't nothing but a thing, I'll do it. But now it's just like, oh, it's a big thing. I'm having trouble with it. So I am still having issues within the past couple of weeks. And when I was sick, I really didn't want to drink water, but I did because I knew I needed to. So I am working through that right now. That has been an issue with me. My hair is still growing extremely fast on my legs and my underarms and all that kind of stuff. But I am wanting to go get waxed. Have you girls ever went and got waxed while you're pregnant? It is, they say it's like 10 times worse because of the blood flow and all that kind of stuff. They're not kidding. The junk hurts. Tears rolling down my face. But now I want to go get my legs waxed. And I don't know how that's going to feel. I don't think it could be any worse than, you know what I'm saying? Hey, girlfriend. Yep. Hey, honey. Are you going to lay down? Or you see yourself in the camera? Alright, she's going to be up there. She probably will not move unless my other dogs go crazy over a squirrel outside. So she was going to be in the film. But yeah, I'm really going to get my legs waxed. I don't know how on earth that's going to feel. It's not going to tickle, I know. But I do definitely want to get my legs waxed. Because once my belly gets really big with Buck, I had such a hard time shaving my legs. That was really difficult. Because I don't really make time to take a lot of baths. I'm not a bath person. Yes, I enjoy them, but I would rather get in and get out of the shower. You know what I mean? Like sitting in a bath, once the water starts to go cooler, I'm done. I don't want to sit in it anymore. So I don't feel like I take longer showers than I do baths, honestly. So I definitely don't like standing up shaving my legs with a big old belly. Oh, let me get out of your way there, sweetheart. But yeah, that's really what's been going on with me. Leg hairs are still growing like crazy. My skin has its ups and downs. Baby names, you know, I thought we had baby names picked out, but now we have kind of eliminated a few. So I don't really have baby names fully picked out. I do have an idea of a boy and I do have an idea of a girl. So we definitely are teeter-totting back and forth on which ones we like the most. My husband's he's more like, let's just wait till we find out the gender and then we'll worry about talking about names, because he's not like a big planner. I'm a planner. I'm just like, I want everything like sketched out, which I know that I don't really make the decisions, the Lord above does, but at the same time it's kind of like in my mind I kind of want a day-to-day process, a day-to-day thought. So I do think about what the baby names that I like and things like that. That might just be a girl name, I don't know. But I definitely do have a couple of names picked out, so we'll just see how that goes when we find out next week. I am having issues with my eyes still, like I mentioned before. I am still having issues with my eyes, especially my right eye. I can tell I do have astigmatism, so I definitely can tell that there's something going on, and I know with pregnancy that does happen, and they were starting to have issues a couple weeks ago, so they are definitely still having those issues. I can't even wear contacts every day. I have to put my glasses on because they're just so irritated and they don't want to accept the contacts. It's really, really weird. But not only that, I do have like fuzzy vision when I put my contacts in. It's just my eyes aren't really wanting to adjust, or they're tending to be a little worse through pregnancy. So also my teeth, I know I mentioned that last time. My teeth do hurt from time to time, and my gums are still bleeding from time to time. So I am making sure that I brush twice a day and I floss, just so I can make sure I don't get that gingivitis that's known in some women's pregnancies, plus the calcium. I am still taking my calcium because of my teeth and stuff got really, like, didn't matter how much calcium I took last pregnancy. Buck stripped that from me. He took all of the calcium from me, it felt like. So I had a lot of issues with my teeth last pregnancy. So I do go to the dentist next week. So hopefully they'll be able to clean them up really good and let me know anything I can do between now and the end of the pregnancy to help prevent against getting the gingivitis with pregnancy. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for chiming in. I'm going to show you guys my bump now. You're going to have to look over my pasty white legs. They have not seen sun in a minute. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys my bump. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll be happy to answer those as soon as I get those in. And if you want to see more updates from me, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. That helps out a lot. Thanks, guys. So here is my bump from the front. On the side. From the other side. Still carrying kind of low, I feel. Ain't no hood like motherhood.